So here's what I got at the bins on Thursday. First of all, I picked up a bunch of kid things. The bins is basically where I found the best profit margin when it comes to selling at kid sales. Stuff at the bins is cost by weight. So as long as it's lighter, this is a little heavier, but still, I would probably get $8 for this at a kid sale. Not bad for something that might cost $1.50. Got one of these things. Remember these as a kid? They might have been Sesame Street or something like that. What is that thing? Here's one of these box full of magnets. This was actually new, sealed in the box. It was from Target, and actually we saw this at Target just the other day. The ever popular car key set for toddlers. One of these things. These sell very well. These are a dime a dozen. You'll find a ton of these at the bins. As long as the fabric part's clean and this part's not too scratched, it can go in a bag with a bunch of other stuff. Found this box of Infantino squeeze pouches. These are like do-it-yourself squeeze pouches. Almost all of them are there, and most of them are still sealed inside their packages with only a few that are open, so that'll be a nice sell. This crazy thing from another dimension, or some sort of virus that they've 3D printed into a toy. Remember these guys? This is the newer version as opposed to the old school version. We actually purchased, hello, that's just not a very good product. Of course, it's there to protect your children from strangling themselves, although they could strangle themselves with a super long cable, whatever. You had these as a kid. Look at him rolling his eyes. Like, he does not, he's like, whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Anyway, we have like one of the replicas in the house that I'll probably wind up getting rid of at some point in the not too distant future. Got some kid books. Actually, I might wind up keeping that one. I've been doing these Mercer Mayer books for the kids. I don't know. This one was just kind of thick. It was kind of nicer. I thought, yeah, it's a little heavy, but this one will sell for $3 or $4 at the bins. The little golden books. I actually collect them for the kids. I have quite a stack. There's a George. I might have this one already for the kids. If I don't, I'll keep it. If not, I'll sell it. I thought this was a box. Like a jewelry box or just some sort of something. I was like, well, I can make that. I don't know. Is it like something I can use with the dollhouse stuff? But then I finally put on some glasses because I have really bad reading glass issues, and it is some sort of air filter for a refrigerator. Whatever. It wasn't expensive. So check this out. So I went back in time and graduated to being an Eagle Scout. So this is actually the vintage thing that I found. There's an Eagle Scout, congratulations, you've been promoted to Eagle Scout, and it talks about it on the back. And then a Star Scout, which I didn't even know was a thing. And these are both from the 1950s. They're just in a bin. I looked around in the same bin to see if I could see more of these or where it might have come out of, but I couldn't find it. This new in package, this just was interesting to me. It's something I'm sure I'll goof around with, but it's just like a thing where you can push a button, record your own little message or whatever, and it's still new, so I thought, well, I could do something fun with that. Another kid book. Good night, world. It seems high quality, like it would sell at the shows. Chris is the puzzle fiend. He buys puzzles left and right, even if they might not have all the pieces there. But I do look for puzzles, and quite often you can find puzzles that are still sealed, and these are. I actually opened them up in the store. These are kind of a nicer brand, but they're still sealed, and so I'm like, well, I usually sell them pretty well at the kids sale, so both of these will go for a decent amount of kids sale. I found this This is like a, you know, this is probably Hobby Lobby, because that's where I've got the ones that are from the original Star Wars series. It does have some scratches. I might give this to a friend of mine who likes The Mandalorian. I mean, this is not for reselling, but it's not bad. Or I might put it here in the garage with all the other stuff. Phase 10, never really cared for this game, but it appears to be still sealed and new. And it's literally, I saw this on the shelf at Target yesterday, the exact same version. I say it's still sealed, like the little plastic label has come up, but I kind of opened it a little bit and they're still in cellophane. I got this for the kids for Christmas because we already got one, and they're very festive. I think we already have one of these, but I try to grab any Paw Patrol and or what are these guys called? PJ Masks. Found a little person. I try to collect them anytime I see it, and this is the guy from Frozen. New in package, $2.99. I just saw this yesterday at a Cracker Barrel. I don't know, I saw that at sale. Found a bouncy ball. That is for Chris. Well, I say Chris, but it sits over here in the garage. We have a collection every time we go. We try to get a bouncy ball. Just like every time we go, we try to get a little person. Also, every time I try to go, as you know, if you've read or seen, I try to get a person with big feet. It's a Imaginext character. This is the Hulk, Imaginext Hulk. I just stumbled across him at the last minute because I didn't think I was going to get any. Found some animals for the kids. I have a little plastic bin with a bunch of animals. There's another one. I think this comes from the Paw Patrol. It's a turtle. A couple of these dinosaur skeleton things. My oldest daughter loves that. There's, what's her name? Pocahontas. Some somewhat see-through animals. A treasure chest. So I found this, and I'm not really sure what it is yet. I just haven't taken the time. I mean, I'm kind of certain. It is a collection of this. I believe this might be Buckingham Palace's gates. I'm guessing this was a souvenir of some sort. It's all metal. Probably not a particularly smart thing to do to buy something metal from the bins, but I'll look it up. It might be something somebody's interested in. A stamp. Thanks a bunch. This has a little bit of a tail. If I ever see these are the clip-on Disney dresses. They like come with scantily clad princesses, and you just slip them in the dress, and there you go. And I think this looks like Anna, possibly from, it looks like her color maybe from Frozen. And I had actually picked up the scantily clad Anna 6 months ago or so at the bins. This Minnie Mouse coin, because we had a Minnie Mouse purse or something. I don't know, we might not even have it anymore. For the kids. I found 2 spirograph sets. And what I did was, instead of keeping the crappy box, I just pulled all the pieces out because they weighed little to nothing. There was only a couple of the larger round templates that were missing out of them. Anyway, I got that one, and then I actually grabbed the other set completely. I got this at the very end. It looked like it went through 2 people's hands. Some guy took it to the register. I guess it was too expensive, so he dumped it in the closest bin. And some Mexican lady looked at it, and I thought, oh, she's going to take it. But I guess the dirtiness of it turned her off or something, or maybe the weight. It is basically, it's got like modular bins in it, and I really could use that for all the sort of screws and bolts and nuts and things. So I'm like, that's pretty cool. I just got to clean it. So that's for me. Found the sealed Rummy Cube. If you've never played this game, it's a great game. And look, I just wanted to mention this. You know, like the thing with Rummy Cube is that Joker's face, that little guy right there, a son, I don't know what he is, but I don't know. There's just something about that expression that's very relaxing and or, I don't know. It screams an enjoyable game. Here is a tin robot who has got a wind up on him. So he rolls, that's all he does. Let me see if he rolls. I didn't even think to check that. I don't know. Maybe he's broken. Dude. I think he's broken. You sorry son of a... I don't know. I'll play around with it a little more. I did pick up this puzzle, which I cannot verify that it's complete, but just the subject matter makes me think I should have got it, so I did. This is from Spirited Away. So there's probably an anime fan that will purchase that. These are foam stickers of sort of outdoorsy type things. Kids love this sort of stuff, and it's super light, so I got it. Here is a flashlight case. You know, like tactical flashlights were popular a while back. It's just like a plastic case with soft stuff in there. I thought, well, that's cool. I can find something to put in there. Found a sealed Lego marriage set. So this alone is probably at least 10 bucks, if not more. I don't know. I gotta comp that. Here's the second set of spirograph that was mostly complete. It is missing just a couple of pieces. This one comes with the pins and stuff, but it's basically the exact same thing as the other side. And I got to show the joys of spirograph to my daughter. I got this, what looks like a jewelry drawer. And this is for like a project thing that I've been doing recently. I take boxes like this that are kind of nice quality wood looking, and then I usually spray paint them black on the outside, and on the inside I stretch felt so that it's kind of seamless. And I'm collecting them to sell at one of the conventions as basically a dice box where you roll dice, you know, so it's not rattling around, falling over the floor. Check that out. This is probably next to the Star Scout. This is probably the next vintage thing here. It's missing the film, but it does have the record. Oh man, I didn't pull the record all the way out. Look at that crap. I bet you I can get on YouTube and actually hear what this sounds like. Okay, I won't flick it, but anyway, I don't know. I mean, that's neat. That's very vintage. I mean, that's just enjoyable to look at. It weighs practically nothing, so it didn't cost much. There was like at least 3 or 4 copies, and it looked like most of them were incomplete, of Operation. For some reason, that's a popular game to buy and then ditch. And then I found this Hi-Ho Cheerio. I bought that one. We already have Hi-Ho Cheerio, but this looks complete, and you know, it's very light because there's very little to it. And if I choose not to keep it, which I don't think I will, I'll sell it at a kid show, and it'll be great. And then the last item, almost the last item, is this unused magic kit set. And I'll sell that at the kids show. Another thing that I don't have here, I'm trying to think. Oh, there's 2 other things actually. A light up Black Panther mask. For some reason, my daughters love Black Panther. Like, they're just, I don't know what the deal is. So I don't know if you've ever had, or you've seen, or you probably have, a subscription to ABC Mouse. They have a bunch of read along with me Marvel books, and they just kept rewatching or reading or whatever the Marvel's Black Panther. And anyway, so I got this, and my oldest daughter just runs around with it on all the time. If I remember, I'll put a picture of her that I took. Got that, and then I got this thing, and I thought I had the box here, but I don't have it. And it's like a star projector. It's not really a star projector. It's really cheap. Like, it's, and like the English inside is really bad, so it's obviously, you know, just a cheap Chinese thing. But I've been eyeballing them on eBay, and basically it comes flat, and you got to construct it and put it together, and it's like a dodecahedron or something, and it's got a light stand in it. You know, you stick the light in there. It's missing the stand. I didn't know what was in it because it really did look like everything was in there. But then when I got it home and started putting it together, it was missing the stand, which has the light bulb fixture. It came with like 6 light bulbs, like LED, little tiny screw-in light bulbs. So everything is still there, and if I mess around with a light, I can probably get it working. So I do want to, because it's something I always wanted, and I think I can just substitute the parts. Anyway, that's it. Did y'all enjoy that? I had a chance to go today, but I kind of passed up on it because it's only been a few days since I've been there, and it really takes a few days really for everything to turn over. So whenever we do one of the kids shows and we do pretty well, it usually gets us motivated to go to the bins, or at least have me go to the bins, so that I can pick up more and more kids stuff to sell there, because the profit margin makes it worth it. And then I just have to get my wife motivated to get the kids' old clothes, sorted, and then get the stuff that needs to go for sale, and then you got to hang it up and all this stuff, and I'm just like, ugh, you do that stuff, and I'll do the easy to mark boxes and stuff like that. Anyway, that's it. See you later.